Hello, dear pupils. I'm glad to welcome you in the House of Knowledge. My name is Katekaev Г.М. We are ready to start. The topic of our webinar is heat and temperature, and we'll start with the revision of the words. Energy, энергия, measure, измерять, measurement, измерение, degree, градус, thermometers, термометр, temperature, температура, mercury, ртуть, alcohol, спирт, liquid, жидкость, expand, расшириться, contract, сжиматься, increase, увеличивать, decrease, уменьшать, Celsius, Цельсий, Fahrenheit, Фаренгейт, scale, шкала, determine, определять, устанавливать. So, what is heat? The Cambridge Dictionary gives the following definition. Heat is the quality of being hot or warm or the temperature of something. Here are some examples. The heat of the sun, fire. How do you manage to work in this heat without air conditioning? She always wore a coat, even in the heat of summer. Cook the meat on high-low heat at a high-low temperature. And what is temperature? The Cambridge Dictionary gives the following definition. Temperature is the measured amount of heat in a place or in the body. Preheat the oven to a temperature of 200 degrees Celsius. Temperatures have risen over the past few days. The weather has become warmer. The doctor examined him and took his temperature, measured it. So, what is the difference between heat and temperature? The concept of heat and temperature are studied together in science, which is somewhat related but not alike. The terms are very common due to their wide usage in our day-to-day life. There exists a fine line which demarcates heat from temperature. In the sense, the heat is thought of as a form of energy, but the temperature is a measure of energy. The fundamental difference between heat and temperature is slight but significant. Heat is the overall energy of the molecular motion, whereas temperature is the average energy of the molecular motion. Here we've got a comparison chart. So, difference in meaning heat is the amount of energy in a body. Temperature is a measure of the intensity of heat. Measures total kinetic and potential energy contained by molecules in an object. Average kinetic energy of molecules in a substance is temperature. Property flows from hotter object to colder object. Rises when heated and falls when cooled. Working ability. Yes, no. Unit of measurement. Joules, Kelvin. Device. Calorimeter, thermometer. Labeled as Q and T. So key differences between heat and temperatures. The differences between heat and temperature can be drawn clearly on the following grounds. Heat is nothing but the amount of energy in a body. As against this, temperature is something that measures the intensity of heat. Heat measures both kinetic and potential energy contained by molecules in an object. On the other hand, temperature measures average kinetic energy of molecules in substances. The main feature of heat is that it travels from hotter region to cooler region. Unlike temperature, uh, which rises when heated and falls when cooled. Heat possesses the ability to work, but the temperature is used exclusively to gauge the extent of heat. The standard unit of measurement of heat is joules, while that of temperature is Kelvin, but it can also be measured in Celsius and Fahrenheit. A calorimeter is a device which is used to measure the heat. On the other hand, temperature can be measured by a thermometer. Heat is represented by Q, whereas T is used to represent temperature. Both heat and temperature are the concepts of the thermodynamics that works together to let the energy flow from hotter body to the cooler body. While heat depends on the number of particles in an object, temperature doesn't depend on a number of particles in an object because it is an average measurement. Well, now I think the topic of heat and temperature, the difference between heat and temperature, absolutely all the differences from beginning from the meaning and finishing with labeling these uh, words in physics as Q and T. Uh, Thank you for your attention today. The webinar is over. Goodbye.